Hello, Do Game. We are back with more Pidgeot gaming. Let's see if we can get gold today. If I don't mess up too badly. No changes to the team since last time. And we can no longer run into Magneton. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. Yesterday I switched Steelix into Magneton, completely forgetting that Magnet Pull is an ability that exists. Okay, this could be a scary trainer. Explosion lead, it's really bad. Well, that could be explosion lead. Hello, Amarilas. Please get to 100. I hope so. Well, this is definitely scary. This trainer has every set, which means potential for explosion. We obviously can't set up on explosion. The good thing is, if it is explosion, it's gonna psychic and we would know. I think that it is explosion. Well, no, actually it could be psychic on 2 other sets. Nah, one of them would ice beam me. And the other one is very unlikely to click psychic. I think we'll just start off with a sand attack. And if it psychics me, we'll switch to steelix, I think. Okay, sunny day. So this is Ice Beam Claydol. Do I think I'll probably switch Torment and go Latias. We can't be frozen because of the sun, so that's nice, but we have a spare berry on Steelix, so it doesn't really matter. I switched the items after the first stream. These are the same items as yesterday. I also changed to Toxic on Steelix. I think we're gonna protect to stall Sun turn. And also to stall Solar Beam. Then he Solar Beam, then he Ice Beams on the Torment, and then we switch on Solar Beam. Yeah, that's correct. Oh, we got crit. We used to have a Cherry Berry, but I was a little bit afraid of something going wrong. Plus I wanted to try out Toxic because Blissey is quite scary. And before I had Substitute, which made it easier to stall. Especially if I had a way of waking up immediately from rest. Saberwolf having a fit, seeing a Spareberry. I don't know if he knows what an Spareberry is. Could be sunny day again, which would be nice. No, it's not. Nice crit. There's the sunny day. We're just gonna heal up first, because we're getting pretty low. Another crit? Okay. Calm down. Hopefully he doesn't crit next turn. Alright. Calm mind. Time to make some progress. And we got a miss. Very nice. Kinda forgot we sand attack turn 1. Another miss. Sunlight fades. Hello, Sandy. We are doing fine, but this is the first battle. And it could still change. We could be up against steelix next. Quick Claw Explosion. And then things get really awkward. Because steelix is 1 HP. I wanted to break my sub one more time. Although I don't know if we'll actually end up with a substitute with more HP. Or at least not a lot more. Don't know how many ice beams are left. It's probably out. But maybe not. Maybe he has 1 or 2 more. Alright, ready to go. If I don't get crit this turn, there's still an ice beam. Oh, never mind, we're not ready to go. We got crit again. That's fine. Quick Claw Steelix is the only thing that can beat you now? No, there's a lot more than that can beat me. Hello, Lavender Town. Haven't seen you in a while. There is Quick Claw Metagross, Bright Powder Metagross. A lot of combinations of Focus Band into Quick Claw. Alright, let's see. If there's a steelix, I want it to be in the back. Last Mon, not second Mon. Of course, it's second Mon. Alright. Show me Rock Tomb. Quick Claw. Oh no. Well, we know it's Quick Claw Explosion now. It's a little awkward that we're so low on Steelix. And that we could be paralyzed if he doesn't explode. So, I said yesterday if this... Because yesterday this happened, but it was Iron Tail and he missed me. Then I said if he had hit me, I probably needed to switch, so... We're gonna switch. There's the explosion. This is another explosion mon. Oh god, it's the... Yeah, I think it's lost. I think we just lost. Of course, it's Metagross in the back. We can't lower Metagross' stats. It's just over. The first battle, wow. It's just GG. Big crit. Lumberry. Does it get an attack raise as well? No. Yeah, we don't kill this. We do literally 0 damage. He can only click Meteor Mash. We need at least 1 dodge. The good thing is, if he runs out of Meteor Mash, he literally can't touch me. Unless I'm at like 1 HP, and then he can swagger me. No, but I have Lum. He literally can't touch me. He got the attack boost. That's not great, because before, Recover would have done about as much as Meteor Mash, but now he kills me, for sure. I don't really need to count. Of course, Meteor Mash does only miss if you're the one using it. Gets a second attack boost. Well, if we get hit next turn, we're dead. Probably dead anyway. Gets a third attack boost? Yeah, yeah, of course, of course. We're gonna need like 2 misses. Yeah, GG. Streak's over. Wow. Steelix into Metagross. This is like the only Pokemon we lost to as Lastmon. I think every other Pokemon he could have, we win. Unless we get really unlucky. Couldn't even get a single win. Wow. That was crazy. Man. Like, does he have any other Pokemon we would lose to? I don't think so. Not without bad luck. Why can it not? So his possible Pokemon were Aerodactyl, Aggron, Armaldo, Claydol we already saw, Cradily, Donphan, Ductrio, Flygon, Golem, Marowak, Metagross that we got, Nidoking, Nidoqueen, Rhydon, Shuckle, Steelix, and Tyranitar does not show up in level 50. I think any other Pokemon were very likely to win, or even guaranteed to win. Unlucky. I think we're gonna go do doubles. I don't feel like doing factory after this. Well, no, that's not what we're doing then. Or I guess I could do Persian. We haven't done Persian in a while. Maybe we'll do Persian instead. Oh, that was not where they were supposed to go. I forgot. Goes to box 1. Well, whatever. Where's the Persian team? Dome hours, yes. It's been a while since I played this. Open level. We're in round 1. We lost Bright Powder last time. Again. Data Centurion, you won 56 battles in the Ruby Tower with Blaziken. Yeah, I could see that. No, Persian. Oh shit, I was supposed to change some items. Oh well, it's round 1, it doesn't matter yet. We were in round 30. We are no longer in round 30. Early round grind. Are we ever going to see the metronome only team for Frontier? Dawn, I think you're the only one who's the one who wants to play that team. So I'm waiting for your video. Still waiting for Team Cowbell? That one is planned. But other teams are also planned. We did not kill the Fanfi. Okay, since last time... Okay, I was gonna say, that's a lot of damage. I changed to Silk Scarf on the Persian because our loss was against Bright Powder Mr. Mime. And we needed to land 2 hits and we missed 1 and died. So now with Silk Scarf, we one-shot Mr. Mime 4. And we also got a little bit more bulk, so Meteor Mash doesn't ever roll to one-shot. I wonder how a day-to-day played around Explosion Steelix. Because I don't think Latios one-shots, or his Latios. But of course he had a much better support team, so he can probably just set up again. Or maybe he just whirlwinds it out until its last mon? I'm not sure. I wonder if I should just be switching out if I see a Steelix. But my Steelix was low HP. And Pidgeot can't do anything. Well, not without risking stuff. And if we had whirlwinded Steelix out into Metagross, then we would lose to Metagross anyway. But if you have a Skarmory, which is the normal partner for setup latias, then you would be able to whirlwind out. Pidgeot! Is it a Pidgeot stream after all? Alright. I want to put a Persian berry on the latios. Because I'm afraid of losing to Crobat. Crobat, I'm pretty sure outspeeds, right? Even in the dome. It's been a while. Yeah, we're modest. Yeah. Should outspeed. For sure. There we go. I think the streamed record is like 56. And PB 29. Oh yeah, I got the silk scarf. Persian berry. Hello, Ellie J. Beautiful day to be alive. Less so if you're a Pidgeot, I'm afraid. The Pidgeot streak got destroyed by Quick Claw Explosion Steelix into Metagross. I wonder, maybe Latios is strong enough to one-shot Steelix. Let's see. Increase this to 130. We go +6. Probably not. Let's see. No, definitely not. Oh, even if you're max invested, you're not. You only have like 50% chance. 62.5% chance to one shot. Yeah, no. That's never happening. Do we get Lex Incense glared into headbutt flinched? It's double, so probably not. The glare could have happened. Also, Persian is immune to glare. Tickle! Hold on, that's my move. I'll take out the artillery. So I think that one might have a annoying move like Thunder Wave or Octasuka. Let's move this around a bit. Hello, Juno. How did the Steelix versus Magneton encounter go? They both ended up struggling, and Steelix won. And then the next Pokemon was Sneasel, and Steelix almost beat the Sneasel with struggle, which was very funny. Unfortunately, we lost the first battle today. We got very unlucky. It was second Pokemon, Quick Claw Explosion Steelix. And I switched out. I was fully set up with latias. I switched into steelix to avoid dying to Quick Claw Explosion. Steelix exploded. And then the last Pokemon was Metagross and we couldn't do anything. He needed to miss Meteor Mash and he didn't. He got 3 attack raises instead. Yeah, the only Pokemon in the back that we almost guaranteed lost to was Metagross, and it was Metagross. Like every other Pokemon, because I still had Pidgeot. So I switched in when the Steelix, both of the Steelixes died because of explosion. I switched in Pidgeot so I could Feather Dance or Sand Attack the next Pokemon. But it obviously doesn't do anything against the Metagross. And then we got pretty lucky because the Metagross only had Meteor Mash to hit me. It was Earthquake Meteor Mash. But it didn't miss. Did we kill Absol? I don't remember. What if we just fake out first? Magnet Pull isn't really an issue because the only Pokemon that have it are Nosepass and Magneton. And Magneton, we still beat Magneton. I didn't have to switch into Steelix. I should have just let Pidgeot die, probably. Plus, Steelix still beats Magneton. Although you could argue that's bad. But yeah, Steel types are annoying because they don't die. I don't know what I'm gonna do next. Like, we could very easily get 100 wins. We just need to not get this kind of bad luck. But I don't know if I want to go through that again. Oh, maybe should have looked at the Pokemon because we're in potential Lapras territory. Thank you for the good luck, Sandy. We're about to see the weakest eruption possible. No. Oh, Magnitude, that makes sense. Partner is levitating. Is Magnitude... Oh, that probably means it's not even the one that has eruption. Or maybe it does, I'm not sure. But if it had been Metagross second, we would have been fine. We would just win. But of course, it was Metagross last. We'll go offensive. Do I outspeed Sceptile? I've forgotten. It's been quite a while since we used this team. I'm gonna assume we outspeed Sceptile. Yeah, we do. Hello, Tima. Yeah, Metagross is an issue. Can't weaken Metagross. Pidgeot's back. Look at that animation. Goodbye, Pidgeot. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I can't really change these Pokemon to improve the matchup into Steel types. How far did the Pidgeot run go? We lost the first battle today, unfortunately. So it stayed at 56. Alright, we are now in round 4. We had a very unfortunate battle. It's a shame because I was having a lot of fun with that Pidgeot team, but I don't know what to do with it now. We get a fully PP style Claydol and swap Steelix back in. Do I even win then? Maybe. But I'm not doing that. If I wanted to play a PP style team like that, then I would be playing a Days team or something. A more serious team. I don't know if I even win at that point, because I think Steelix still dies to Metagross. But we would be stalling more PP, I guess. Maybe. Yeah, I guess that would win. What you could do is catch Sacred Fire onto Pidgeot. True. Maybe I do have to do that. PP stall. Do I breed all the Pokemon I use? Most of them, yes. Big icy wind damage on Lapras. Alright, first Dewgang. And it's against Dewgang. The actual Dewgang. Hello, Wrench. Guess what you did last night? I don't know, did you beat a Frontier facility? Did you get a shiny? I don't know if this Nidoqueen has Earthquake, but if it does, it's gonna click it next to Immense. So I think I'll just Perish Song, fake out Nidoqueen. Alright, do you have Earthquake? I'm just gonna go fake out. Thank you for the good luck, coach. Does not have Earthquake. I thought so. On set 1, but I wasn't entirely sure. And I also wasn't sure if this one was guaranteed set 1. Sunny Day, Hidden Power Fire Pidgeot on a team with Solar Beam Tickler would go crazy. I think you might be cooking a little bit too hard, you know. But I do have a Heat Wave Pidgeot, Mega Pidgeot in Gen 7. Because I could have switched to that streak, but that's a really bad team. With a streak of 0. Right, on to round 5. Yeah, exactly. Heatwave Hurricane on no guard Mega Pidgeot. It's pretty nice. Do I ever go Latios instead of Persian? The one-shot Deceptile? Nah. Can probably kill it with Persian anyway. It's also just not there. Okay, Snorlax 2. Wrench, you made a mock-up for a custom shell for the GBA SP. Do you make them yourself? That's cool. Oh, look who it is. Lucky Leon. Our bot friend. It's really obsessed with Lapras, apparently. Water is like if ice was solid. True. Well, I guess if ice was liquid, but almost. Oh, you made a mock-up. You don't know how it's going to get made. Okay. That's a pretty important part. What is my favorite team in every facility so far? Is in the favorite team I've used? I mean, the Dugong team is my favorite tower team. And I guess this is my favorite dome team. I mean, I haven't done the other facilities that much. So I don't really have a favorite team because a lot of them I've used like one team. That doesn't really count. Oh, a set free? Guess it's an elevated trainer. Do you know you gotta get going? Good luck. Thank you. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you for the good luck, Special Reptile. Yeah, slacking is a pretty much free win. When we have fake out and protect. I think this is a set 2 trainer. That's the same Metagross we just lost to with Pidgeot. Yeah, that's set 2. Protect on the solar beam. I mean, we're pretty much always protecting this turn. But I guess last battle we didn't because of slacking. Am I done with Fire Emblem or why no more streams? So I kind of just... I was streaming it on Friday and I just happened to not stream on Friday for a while. And now it's been a while. And I'm having a lot of fun with the Pokemon streams. And just being busy with a lot of different streaks. So I guess I'm just waiting until I am burned out with Pokemon again or something. Okay, we do get one shot, but doesn't matter. Yeah, no worries. Unbelievable finish. A sure finalist team and actually got to the finals. I'm gonna hope it's a set or a round 5 trainer. I think it's round 5. Round 3 would be awkward because then it's Oko. Walrein. Yeah, Will, we got a very bad matchup with the Pidgeot. Thank you for the good luck. We got second Mon was Quick Claw Explosion Steelix. So I switched out with my fully set up Lati. And then it blew up on the switch. Steelix died. And then we had Pidgeot Latias against Metagross last Mon. And of course, I can't lower the stats on a Metagross, and it didn't miss any medium misses, so unlucky. It got free attack boost though. Not that it mattered. Well, if it didn't get any, I could have potentially recover stalled it. But I needed to get lucky with the damage rolls. So it probably also wasn't happening. Ooh, Quick Claw. Well, it doesn't really matter. R.I.P. Persian. We just protect. And win. And even if we don't protect, we win. But yeah, I'll have to look into what I do with the Pidgeot team because I can't really improve the matchup into Quick Claw Explosion Steelix or Metagross that much, and like a lot of the time Pidgeot and Steelix both die before Latias becomes last Mon. So I don't really have a way of playing around that. So I don't know what I'm doing now. Like I could just get lucky and not lose to Quick Claw Steelix or Metagross, but could also very easily lose to it. Yeah, Latios is also too weak. Full investment, Latios has like a 62% chance to kill. You're never running full investment Latios. And it's not even a kill. And then if you kill Steelix, you probably don't kill Metagross. Actually, I'm not sure because Steelix is max special defense. Metagross, it varies. Some have no bulk, some have some bulk. We are never running a modest Latios. That's just asking for trouble. I think it's set to... This double team Tauros. I'm gonna assume, yeah, he doesn't see a kill. And we're also never running max special attack Latios on this team either, so that's never happening. I don't think. You don't see what we need the bulk on the Lati for? For setting up? And also to avoid getting one shot by Quick Claw. Like if we remove our bulk, we're just switching the loss condition to a lot of other Pokemon that we can't set up on anymore. Because it's very easy for either something to break the substitute, even at like -2 or something, or we get crit, there's no Torment active or whatever, and we just die. If Steelix get crit before Torments, which is quite likely to happen at some point. Because we already risked it a bunch of times during the last streak. Yeah, but Substitute doesn't help if they have 2 moves that can break this up. Which is not that difficult. Like the Sharpedo would have broken this up. And we would have died to Sharpedo. For example. Even with Torment up. I don't know which... Okay, there's no Ampharos. Wait, doesn't Mightyena have Taunt? I guess I need to fake out Wait, what? How do you ever Thunderwave Persian? Like it's guaranteed limber. Huh? I thought that was impossible. Oh, Intimidate. Intimidate. It forgot. It forgot I had limber. That makes sense. Hello, Use. Yeah, we got some bad luck with our matchup. Oh, we're faster than the Mightyena. I guess IV advantage. What is the base speed of Mightyena anyway? It's 70? Yeah, I guess it would be faster at perfect IVs. This is set 3 trainer. I guess even if it is, we can go offensive. Oh, but what if it's... Nah, we'll just go with this. I don't know which set has Focus Band. Or Protect. And then that would be taking too long, maybe. Okay, that could have been an easy win with offensive team. Didn't quite kill. You did some thinking about a Blastoise, Venusaur, Charizard team, but you haven't found something you're super confident in? I don't think you're ever gonna have a team with that that's super easy to win. Do I think Kangaskhan has potential? Yes. Yes, I do think it has potential. It's just that it doesn't do anything really better than other normal types. Like if you want a strong physical attacker, you have Tauros. Like faster and stronger. If you want a bulky Pokemon, you have Blissey or Snorlax. But it's still pretty good. And actually the world record, 200 wins, uses Kangaskhan instead of Persian with pretty much the same team. You also get Shadow Ball instead of needing Hidden Power Ghost if you want a Ghost move, so it's much easier to get. So that's definitely a benefit. Pretty sure this guy is set free. Yeah, Tauros also has Intimidate. The Tauros is just an insane normal type sweeper. But yeah, for doubles, Kangaskhan is definitely pretty good. But still, Snorlax sees more use. Because it's Snorlax. Do you think Standler is secretly funny? I think Standler is pretty good. For being a Standler, like you don't expect much from a Standler, but it's definitely got some things going for it. Intimidate, Thunder Wave. Nice Hydro Miss. Yeah, Thunderwave and Leer are pretty good in doubles. I used Leer Sceptile in Ore. And if I ever get a good Hidden Power Tauros, I might try Leer Sceptile next to Tauros. in tower doubles. Alright, I gotta go to the toilet. Let's see what we're up against. Raymond. Okay, that's all Pokemon with Thunder Wave. I'll be right back. All right. I think we just go standard Persian Lapras. Yeah, I'm not expecting it to be the best team ever, Tima. It was an Ore team, so that's just very different style. Focus Punch. Right, you just see the kill. That makes it. It's double Focus Punch. No! I've been outplayed. I didn't think about that. They could both have Focus Punch. Well, I guess I should have protected. You're right, Juice. I thought it was a Thunderwave trainer. Instead, it's a Focus Punch trainer. I've been bamboozled. He got me. There's a Thunder Wave. There we go. Yeah, Focus Punch can hit pretty hard. Usually in doubles it's really bad, but against this doubles team, it's a little bit better, I guess, but not really from these two. If it was Machamp, who had like second Focus Punch, now that would be scary. Why is it that I win when my Pokemon faints first? It doesn't really matter because it's all on the same turn. And that's all that matters here. Does Persian die to overheat? Wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, in the dome, only in the dome, if you are the higher seed and both sides faint on the same turn, the player wins. Yeah, except for against Tucker. Young, that's fine. Do you think the most scary trainer for you in doubles is Beauty Dawn? Really? I mean, for me, it's Rune Maniacs and Hikers. I'll dig. Oh no, wait, I was supposed to dig next turn. I'm smart. It doesn't really matter. Oh, we dodged the move. I totally, still a good play. I find Anya to be surprisingly annoying. But she needs like quick lock crits to kill me always. It's just that she usually has Flareon, who has quick claw. So with quick lock crit something, you're in a pretty bad spot. It doesn't actually happen. It's just every time I face Anya, I'm like, well, this is a quick lock crit. That's pretty bad. More standard Persian Dugan game, or well, I guess Lapras gaming. Fake Dugan gaming. How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, slacking? Massive base 40 special attack Thunderbolt for some big damage. Its other moves are Earthquake and Reversal, that's why it couldn't use anything. Udidon is Lapras 8, Walrein 3, Machamp 7, Tyranitar 9, Milo 3. Yeah, they're definitely annoying Pokemon, but I don't think I've had too many issues with her. Oh, going for the Endure. I guess Thunderbolt is -1. Because Earthquake is strongest move. But I can't use Earthquake because Slacking is there. Reversal is also -1 because Kangaskhan is at full HP. I think we're gonna try to get to round 10. And that will be the stream for today. Layton, that's any set. Powerful low PP moves. That could be Special Gyarados. That could be Ancient Power Meganium. Does Ursaring have any 5 PP moves? Hyper Beam. Hyper Beam Ursaring. I can check. Fire Blast. Yeah, that's Gyarados. Thunderbolt. And Thunderbolt. Okay, we just know it's Special Gyara. KT, you beat the Tucker Gold rematch. Gengar owns his Team Heart now. Nice. Yeah, Giga Drain. Substitute. Destiny Bond. That's pretty good. I'm not sure you can even lose at that point. I could go offensive, but don't think I need to. Yeah, if you play very passively against a trainer like Dawn, then yeah, you definitely have problems. Don't think I'm too worried about Meganium. Not that Gyarados is super powerful either, but I think I'll fake out Gyarados. Also, Meganium might be Bright Powder. It probably is. Oh yeah, Earthquake makes sense next to a Flyer. Can Gyarados kill me with Hydro Pump? Probably. Doesn't really matter. I guess it didn't see a kill. Maybe it's a roll. Or maybe it's just too weak. We don't go for Dig because Earthquake will hit us. Not that it really matters. Timmy, you think one of the reasons Manectric did a lot better than Ninjask is because it brings solid offensive options as well as baiting moves? Yeah, that makes sense. Having a Pokemon just be entirely passive isn't always the best. It's really good at what it does, but it's also very limited in what it does. The livestream record is also a Ninja's team. I forget what the rest of the team was. Metagross, Latios or something? I can look it up. Let's see. Doubles. Metagross Milotic. Okay. Interesting. I mean, I guess you are really bad into fires. Set 3-4 trainer. Lantern could be bright powder. I maybe could have figured that out from the phrase if I paid more attention. Okay, it doesn't show up anyway. We'll fake out Slowking. Blastoise is quite likely to go for counter or mirror coat. Hello, Roomy Cube. There's the counter. Let's see if we can get a dig dodge on the Quick Claw next turn. No, instead we get Quick Claw this turn, which is really bad, I guess. But now it's definitely targeting Persian next turn. So hopefully it Quick Claws again. Not that it matters, because Lapras will still be alive. Nope. We got the Quick Claw on the wrong turn. And everyone goes down. Looking forward to finally running into Soundproof, completely forgetting and bringing Lapras. Do I just want to go offensive? No, Medicham should be fine. Assuming Dojo doesn't have a role to kill me. Then we're probably still fine though. Okay, no Medicham. Damage. That Dojo's going down. Unless we get crit by drill pack this turn. We do not get crit by drill pack this turn. I guess it could happen still. It's gonna agility again, so let's just kill this turn. Surely you're faster by now, or do you need another agility? Counter. Oh yes, when I boost my speed to +4, I also like going for a negative priority move. Big brain. And misses Steel Wing. Unlucky, Skarmory, unlucky. You tried your best. Doubles just isn't really your thing. Like it could put in some work as a last Mon 1v1er, but there's a lot of 1v1s you're losing. But it helps that a lot of those 1v1s are weak to Earthquake, like electric types, fire types. And we love spamming Earthquake in doubles, so it could be worse. X-Maniac. Willing to risk total disaster. I think we just go offensive. Yeah. Just needed to not be Bright Powder Gengar, and I think we always win. Alright, let's see. Bright Powder Gengar. But it's not the Quick Claw Muck, so we would have had 2 chances. Focus Band Explosion? It doesn't matter. Because it's Dome. Nope, that also didn't happen. I really wonder if they meant for Dome doubles to be only 2 Pokemon, or if they just forgot that that's how the code worked, because it's how it works in singles. Another explosion team. Don't think we can really find out much. Okay, we find out it's special Aggron, but that's like the one Pokemon I don't care about. Well, we're pretty likely to win, but it doesn't kill its partner with explosion here. So this is a little bit scary, but we can tank an explosion with Lapras. Here's how would I make it work? If not with just 2? Bring 4 and do a 3v3? Maybe. What am I more afraid of? Sap Cannon? No, I don't care. Have Lumberry. Protect Fortress, okay. How do you keep the not everyone you bring gets the battle mechanic? Yeah, probably for free, I guess. Guess this is slightly risky if he Quick Claw explodes next turn. Should I be going for a rest this turn? Maybe. Quick Claw, Rock Slide. And we flinched. That's fine. Yeah, I guess then they would need to make a new version where it can show 4 Pokemon on the opponent instead of 3. That sounds like too much effort. You could do 3 against 3 and just pick the order, but that sounds too broken for the player. I don't think they would do that. I guess this really is the only choice. Alright, on to round 9. Yes, Rumicube, if it's a draw, we win. In all the other facilities, you lose, but in the Dome, you win. If you are the higher seed, and not against Tucker, which is the boss. But the boss doesn't show up in doubles.
Moltres. But yeah, we're pretty much guaranteed to be first seed. So we'll always win. Oh no, that's not what I meant to do. I want Lapras. Almost lost by misclicking. Should maybe put Lapras in the second slot, because it's pretty much always Persian Lapras. Alright, Wobbuffet can't touch us. Well, I guess he could Encore. I think at least one of the Wobbuffets has Encore. Mirror Coat. Or maybe I'm just thinking of the Pike Wobbuffets. Can it kill Star me? Probably. Maybe it's a roll. No, it's just dead. Good job, Persian. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter what I click. Wobbuffet can't touch me. Who's next? Battle Girl? Ooh. That's a scary team. We really do not like Heracross. Let's see if we can get some info here. Megahorn. Yeah, that's super useful. I would never have guessed Megahorn. So usually, or at least sometimes against double fighting type, you want to bring Latios, but bringing Latios against Heracross is a big risk. Because it could be Bright Powder, it could be Focus Band, then it just one-shots the Latios. This might be a Persian Lapras after all. I'm a bit worried about the Marowak. Because that's also insane damage. And if it's next to Heracross, it won't kill the Heracross with Earthquake. Hello, Alphabusa. Yes. Unfortunately, we lost Pidgeot in the first battle that we did today. It was unfortunate. Hello, Motive. Yeah, it was unfortunate. And I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the Pidgeot team because I don't really have a way of improving my matchup against something like Quick Claw Steelix. I think I'm just gonna go Protect turn 1, then Dig. I don't know what I'm doing if it's Marowak. He must be avenged. Yeah, the thing is I don't know what else to do with Pidgeot yet, but I haven't had time to think, so. And I don't really want to just do it again and just hope I don't run into too many Quick Claw Steelixes or something. Okay, it is Marowak. But it's next to Machamp and not next to Heracross, so that's good. Does Marowak ever see a kill yet? I don't think so. But I'm not sure. Maybe it does see a kill. Earthquake is insane. I think I will Parry Song. It could be Bone Meringue and not Earthquake. Swords Dance. There you go. Oh, Swords Dance also has higher priority. Crush Chop. If it decides to kill me, it should be with a move that is not Earthquake. I'm pretty sure they all have a move. What does the Icy Wind one have? As long as it's not Rock Slide. It doesn't really matter. Okay, no Quick Claw Cross Chop, that's good. Who is this fake Dewgang, the imposter? Oh, it did Earthquake. Well, Machamp and Persian should both be dead. Does Focus Band have Cross Chop? I don't think so. I think it just has Revenge. I'm not entirely sure. So, I don't know. Is this the Icy Wind one or did it... I don't know. Yeah, Rock Slide, which doesn't see a kill, and I'm assuming it's Icy Wind last then. But that would have been awkward if that was a Heracross. think we probably are tanky enough. I don't know, maybe I should have brought Latios, but I just hate Latios into Heracross. Such a bad matchup. But I would be going fake out Psychic, so if it is Bright Powder, we hopefully hit one of those moves. Okay, this is set 4 trainer. Quick Claw Dawn Fan. Do I need to go offensive because of Quick Claw Fissure? I think so. I think last time, or like way back when I played this, I remember Quick Claw crit Iron Tail not one-shotting Latios, so I think that's the play we should be going for. Let me just... oh wait. No, we go protect. Yeah, it works. We're not bringing Persian for the first time. Turn 1, protect Ice Beam. Donphan should always die. And then Lapras should beat whatever is in the back. Curse, Dusclops, turn 1 could be annoying, I guess. But I don't think that should beat me. Okay, we didn't get the Donphan. It's Bright Powder on Tauros. I think we 2-shot Dusclops. Because we're modest and it's 3 IVs. So... And then if it curses, it just dies. Or we crit. That works too. Alright, double edge into Lapras. Does nothing. That was never gonna be the problem. And I don't think if we didn't crit and it was Shadow Ball double edge into Latios, I don't think we lose either, so yeah, pretty free win. You know what I should try bringing? Oh, Doreen, legendary trainer. I should try bringing Yanma to Dome, I think. I think that could be interesting. A team with very low potential. Yeah, this team is so bad. Raised in a well-balanced way. That's pretty likely to be a Dragon Dance or a Cursed Tyranitar. Maybe we can see if there's like a Thunder or something. It could be Thunder Wave, Dragon Dance, Shadow Ball. That's the Lati. Earthquake, Ladi, or Titar. What can Yama do, Alphabusa? Twisted Motor, what can't he do? Exactly. Alphabusa, you've considered Yanma in the past as it's blue and shiny. So, it's a pretty good doubles Pokemon. Because it has compound eyes, which increases accuracy. And then what I did, I used Swagger, the raise attack by 2 stages and confuse. And I targeted my own teammate, Tauros, to give it a +2. And then just sweep. And another nice thing is, you have more accurate thief. So you can get rid of Bright Powder. And you could also try Hypnosis, that's not reliable. But you could try it. I also had a Butterfree team with the same strategy that used Sleep Powder, which is very accurate. Not quite 100, but very accurate. Let's see. I think it's gonna be T-Wave Zapdos and T-Wave Dragon Dance Titar, but I don't know if that's correct. It could also be... no, that wouldn't have Shadow Ball. I think. It doesn't matter. Alright, we're gonna fake out the Titar. I guess he could be Bright Powder. Which is kind of bad, but... what does Shadow Ball Latias even have? I don't remember. That could also have Bright Powder. Okay, we hit, that's good. Psychic. Are we gonna die to sand? No. Okay, they're gonna try to kill Persian. But it could be with Rock Slide, so I'm not gonna substitute. Earthquake, okay, that makes sense. So it is not Thunder Wave, Dragon Dance. We're gonna dig, but die to Earthquake, but we'll still dodge the Psychic. And for Lapras it doesn't really matter as long as we don't go for Protect this turn. I guess if we did go for Protect and we got the double, we would still win. So it doesn't really matter. Unless it's T-Bolt and T-Bolt Rock Slides kills me. Alright. And we're on to round 10. It's curse. Okay. It probably tried to curse on turn 1 as well. Because curse, I'm pretty sure, is +3, and earthquake next to a levitator is +2. I wonder if there is swagger ally target AI. Maybe if you have own tempo. I don't think it would look for a person berry. Because then they would have used... Well, maybe I'm asking too much from Game Freak, but... When they go for guts in doubles, like they try to toxic guts boost their own Pokemon, they don't check if that Pokemon has a Lumberry or something. So sometimes they'll burn their own Lumberry. So I'm gonna assume if there was logic to check for like a person berry on Swagger, they would use the same logic to not use toxic on a Lumberry guts Pokemon, but who knows, it's Game Freak. Yeah, that sounds way too advanced for Game Freak. Oh, can you guys give me a live check location? Oh, hello. Latias is back, this time with a different electric legendary. They go for Flash Fire buff. You've never seen Water Absorb though. Yeah, me neither, but you can't target Surf anyway. So most of the time that wouldn't work. I think Gen 4 has Water Absorb logic, but I'm not sure. It could just be that I'm remembering Surf. Underwater. Skilled at enfeebling, then attacking. Is that stat lowering? Which stat would they lower? No, it's just a status move, okay. Probably Thunder Wave. And then a Calm Mind from, well, all of these can have Calm Mind. I just hope it's not Thunder Bright Powder on the Raikou. That one does have Double Team. It could be that one. I guess if he sets up Double Team, it's not that bad. If he Thunders Lapras, we might have a problem. Okay, he's not here. Both of these could have Bright Powder. Oh, Entei has Double Team. That also works. Oh, the Trick House. Yeah, I know what you mean. Use the water. Trick House. Is there time for Pokeblock case? Sure. Do I? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have the Pokeblock case. Or did I do that on my other save file? And did I not even collect the Pokeblock yet in this save file? We're gonna find out. Nah, I definitely did mixing on this save file, I'm pretty sure. Alright. And one legendary trainer down. Let's see if there are more in this draft or bracket. If I don't have it, I'll be proven pre-recorded. No! I'll just get it though. I'll run to Lily Cove. Miranda. Inner Focus Alakazam. I guess we'll just don't care. Yeah, it would be nice if you got the dead battery, but you had the berry or the blender master. Actually, the more I think about it, the more I'm not sure if I used berry blending on the save file. I feel like it might have been one of my other save files. I know I definitely did it on my 2DS save file to test Chesto Berry, I think, for Milotic. But you're like 1 point of beauty short if you only have Chesto Berries. And then I have another save file on cartridge. Ouch, that hurts. So I'm not sure if I did it on this save file. I guess we'll see. Have I been to Safari Zone on this save file? Yes. But I haven't used... Oh wait, yeah, you need the Safari, or you need it to get into the Safari Zone. I forgot about that. So yeah, definitely have it then. I don't know how many Pokeblocks I have. Guess we'll find out. Maybe none. Oh, you got your timid Natu last night? What are you gonna be using timid Natu for? I think Satu is an interesting Pokemon. It gets Wish, which is cool. Don't know if it's very useful. I did use... I never played it on the channel. But I had a Skarmory Lantern Xatu team I tried to use in the tower. But I didn't get gold with it. It was not very good. But I thought it was funny. They were all from Johto. And they were all like 5 base power apart. They were like 460, 465, 470 or something. Oh, you want to synchronize or something? Or Feebas? KT, you really want to try your Xatu at the pyramid? Yeah, you get teleport. That's pretty nice. Where are you gonna use the timid melodic? Right, Brooks, that's a set for gentlemen. We got soundproof. We finally got him. Oh no, and there's a double team rest shuckle next to it? Oh no. Well, I guess it's not bright powder on this electrode, so we just one shot. And I'll bring Persian. Milo was just one of the ones I was discussing for good. Okay, there's our soundproof. Well, it could be static actually. We won't find out. So Milo is one of the Pokemon I was talking about as good. Yeah, it's pretty damn good. You should consider getting one that's bold or modest. I mean, it depends on what you want to do with it. But those do pretty well in the palace. And I think the palace is one of Milo's best facilities. Alright, we just don't have to do anything. Just kill. Oh yeah, the Emerald Guide, yes. The video Magpie is working on. Yeah, Milo's definitely really good. Yeah, I used Bolt Milotic to get 110 wins in Palace. Which was a pretty lucky streak, but this goes to show Milo's pretty good. Is this another special Gara? Maybe. I think I could go Latios Lapras here. Just get a kill. Potentially 2 kills. Do I care too much about looking up their moves? Not really. You thought Milotic was slow enough to where it can't really take advantage of good speed? Yeah, it kind of depends on what you want to do with it. Weaker than average, double pseudo team. Sounds about right. If you bring it to the dome and you go like really hard on the speed investment, you can outspeed base 100s and like Ice Beam one-shot Salamence. I'm not necessarily saying that would be optimal even for the dome, but that is an option for timid Milotic. But yeah, in general, you're right. Earthquake, okay. It's just gonna be spamming Earthquake, probably. Damn, that's good damage. 3 IVs really helps. Alright, there we go. 10 rounds won. I was hoping I would get 10 rounds won with Pidgeot today, but we got a different Gen 1 normal type that starts with a P to 10 rounds, so it's something. Close enough, right? Rounds won. Your PB is 29. This is the third attempt. Both of the other ones we lost to Bright Powder. The first one I just misplayed. Like, we lost the Bright Powder crit, which obviously was unlikely, but I had a guaranteed win if I played it differently. Then the second one was against Mr. Mime. And I missed Mr. Mime, but now we have changed the EVs, so we should one-shot Mr. Mime, so we only need to hit once. That's still not perfect, but it's better. And we no longer get one-shot by Metagross. So if we're up against Mr. Mime Metagross, it's still scary, but it's less scary. It doesn't count if you don't give your Persian Thief. Ah, damn, you're right. Alright, let's do some... Oh, I need a dive Pokemon. Come here, Amarilas. But let's start with the Pokeblock. Or at least the case. Use? Oh yeah, we still got a lot of Milotic Pokeblocks here. But those are all Chestos, which on their own are not enough. We got that. Is there a dive spot nearby? I probably should have gone Moss Deep instead. It would have been faster. Oh well. Let's get a shiny tentacle on the way. Here it is, shiny. Well, it was a tentacle. I was half correct. Let's be half correct on the next one. It's gonna be a shiny, but not tentacle. That's also a 50-50, right? Okay, where's the nearest dive spot? Do I just have to go all the way to Moss Deep? Probably if I went a little bit up or down, I would have found one. Oh well. Well, it wasn't tentacle, but it's also not shiny. Damn. Alright. Spin underwater. And the trick house. Here. Life check. It's around 250. And we're in the trick house. Oh, there's still one I haven't done apparently. I'm not gonna do it now. I thought I had done all of them. I guess I just had most of them. Maybe the one after the Elite Four or something. I don't know. Alright, thanks for watching everyone. I don't know when or if Pidgeot is coming back. It's probably coming back at some point, but I don't know. If I don't make any changes to the team, I'm probably gonna take a break for a while. If I do make changes to the team, I don't know. I might still take a break. Yeah. I don't know what I'll be streaming in the weekend. Maybe some Duo Gang doubles, maybe more Persian. We'll see. Yeah, good luck with your own streaks. And have a good rest of your